Hey YouTube, it's Bella. Hope you're having a blessed day, and I'm here with a reborn vlog, which is kind of not a happy one. It's about the time that I was outed by the reborn community. The reason why I'm making this video is not to step on anybody's toes or offend anyone, but it always seems to be that there's a new target of gossip every week, multiple times a week, within this community. And I would like to talk about my personal experience and when it was me. And when, if this happens to you, which it's very possible it could, how to deal with it and how I dealt with it. This is an informative video. So when I started this reborn community 2 years ago, I never really had any problems until recently. This problem started where I did this box swap for Valentine's Day. This is my second box swap. The last one was a Valentine's Day box swap as well, and I made a good friend from that one, and I made a friend from this one. We just started, talking recently. And I received my box very fast. My issue was not getting the stuff for the box swap. My issue was sending the stuff for the box swap, because people I know outside of the internet, in real life, came across some problems and needed my help, and I needed to be there for them, and it wasn't easy to get to the store. So, with that being said, I was not able to send the box fast, and it was delayed. It was. And I do feel badly about that. But then I was asked if the box we sent out, I did delay a few times, because the people I was helping, I needed to watch their kids, and I could not just put all these kids in a small car and bring them to the post office. Like, sometimes when the weather's nice, you could do that, but not when it's snowing. It's very cold here, and I could not just bundle up all those kids and throw them in a car and be like, okay, we're going to the post office. It doesn't work like that. So, it was delayed, and I felt bad because I know that this box meant a lot to the person I was sending it to. They really put like a strong emphasis on it, and they really wanted to see it, and they put a lot of effort in the box that they sent me, and I really appreciated that as well, and it meant a lot to me as well. So, what had happened was, I was having a hard time sending it, and I find a post saying that, with those who have not sent, I was not tagged in the first post, those who have not sent the box would be put on the scammers page, and I think that's very harsh, because let's say you want to sell something in the future, or just, you want to make friends in the future. If you're on a scammers page, that could really, really hurt you, and to be called a scammer is just hurtful in itself, and I know I didn't scam anybody, so that was very, very hurtful to be threatened. And then on top of that, I get this message, I was tagged in a post where all my friends and family could have seen it who are not in this reborn community, and I'm sure they have, saying that, okay ladies, we're outing some of those who did not send the boxes, and it was not by an admin, this was by someone else. The admin put the first post, this one was by a regular collector or whatever, she was just not an admin. And I got very upset about that, and I contacted the admins, and one admin was not feeling well at the time, and I spoke to another admin, and she said that, she would not tolerate that, and, that the problem would be fixed. But then I started to see people treating me differently. Now, there was another woman, I sold something to her for $10, and ever since I was posted on this, she started treating me differently, but she claims to know nothing about that, and decided to write me a message telling me that she doesn't really feel anything towards me one way or another. And honestly, if you didn't give a damn about someone, if you really didn't care about the person, at least be nice enough to say, I wish you well in life. But it was like this person wished me ill in life, and it was just like so disrespectful. I blocked her, and it seemed like that to me. So I just, that was a stressful situation. I refunded her money, and so what had happened was, that was another thing, but I felt like that was a result for that I ended up losing out on $10. I know it's not much money, but I felt that that was a result from that. She claims it wasn't, but she's also in this group. So I was like the target of all this, and I sent the box out. I brought it to the post office, sent it out. the lady got it, and she seems to like everything. She seems to, that's what she's telling me, and I hope that it's put to good use and she enjoys it. I felt the stuff was cute, and I love the stuff that she got from me. My reborns are using it. So, right now it has been resolved, and I hope that people don't look at me differently from this. I don't know if I'm going to be doing box swaps anymore. They are a tricky situation. Like, you need to be on point. I would say if you do a box swap, well, I'm going to be doing another video as guide to box swaps. That's going to be another video in the future on how to do one successfully and not get into this problem. But you know what? You really can't know where something in your personal life is going to pop up and prevent you. And I even had people telling me, from people I know in real life, like, we need the help. I mean, the box could wait. And I was like, yes. And, so it was like I was getting burned by both ends. I was getting burned by people I know in real life about, they had to come before the box. I was getting burned by people I knew on the internet. The box had to come before my family and friends. And I was just like, whoa. So it was all worked out. The admins ended up being very nice about it, and the lady ended up being very patient, and overall that was a good experience. But it was just, I felt that was unnecessary. Even the admin who had talked about the scammers page did not do that and was very understanding in the end. I just don't understand why that was put on first. When you're targeted by the reborn community or anyone in it, or in anything, you don't have to, just remember, you're not what they say you are, and you know who you are even before you started this, and you'll know who you are even after you're not in this anymore, if there ever is a time that you're not. So that's why what got me through that is knowing who I am, and that I was going to do right by this new friend that I made, and just know about, take some pride in yourself. And obviously when people want to put you down, it's for some reason, and you really can't understand it, why someone would do that and treat you like a piece of meat when you obviously have feelings, but you don't understand that. But, just stay true to yourself, and that's how you could do when you're targeted through this. A lot of it's untrue. A lot of people will try to put the smoke screens in your face, and it is a great community, and I enjoy it. But I'm saying there is a lot of targeting, and there is a lot of bullying going on, and it has happened to me, and I think that don't let the online bullying get to you. It really did add stress to my life when I did not need it, when I was going through health difficulties, when I was going through personal difficulties, when I was helping other people. It just was not necessary. So, just don't let people, remember that online, it's always good to keep your word, regardless of online or in person, but remember to separate the two worlds and put priorities first. And no matter what anyone says about you, stay true to yourself. So that's what I did, and that's what got me through this, and I'm so happy. I thank God. Like, I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders about this, and I can focus on other things now, and it was just a very stressful situation. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing any more box swaps, and I'm sorry if I stepped on anyone's toes with this. It's not to insult anybody. The admins did do very well after that one post to work with me. I have nothing against those particular admins. I'm not mentioning the names of the admins. I just wanted to let you guys know about it, to an informative video about that, you're not alone in this, and you will get through this, and still be talking about someone else next week. Hopefully that could stop too. I even talked about making a group of drama-free reborn group for just collectors who want to enjoy their dolls. But I do help with two other groups. One is a homeschooling group that I strongly believe in homeschooling. I edit for that one on Facebook. That is that's the people I was helping. They were the mom. She does that, so I help her with that. And also another group that I do is a Harley Davidson group, and I don't want to mix the two together because I don't want like one world stumbling over, and if I have trouble in one world, I don't want it stumbling over and ruining another enjoyment for me. So I kind of like to keep the two separate from each other and only invite just very few into those pages. So right now I want it to be, if I make a reborn group that's drama free, I want it to be a good one. Do I have the most money for prizes and stuff like that? No, but we could always work something else like that out. Do I have a lot of time right now? Not exactly. So I wanted to make it to where when I have more time that this will be a drama free group, and despite the fact that I'm very laid back does not mean I'm a pushover. I wouldn't tolerate any of this any of this that's going on with putting people down. Like, that would definitely not be tolerated. And, you know, if people have bad feelings or are going through a hard time, we could talk about it, you know, in a respectful way. And that's how that would be tolerated. So if you guys are interested in the group, I'm not saying anything yet, but if you're interested in a drama-free reborn group, comment below if you'd like to be interested to be a part of that. And that's all I have to say for now. I just, you know, we need a place right now where you could just go and not have drama, not have stress, and just, you know, reflect on our collections. I do have 2 more babies, the twins. If you have Instagram and you follow me on there, then you see the babies on there and on Facebook, but I haven't officially made like a video about them because a lot of craziness ensued. But I'm going to make a video about them very soon, and hopefully when I can put them in cute outfits, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that video. The babies are adorable. They're twins. They're 2 boys. So, wishing everybody a blessed day.